chance for the Chargers, and they score!
In the front, Fuzzy again!
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome here on 321 Media. We are here at Westerly High School tonight for the start of the Rhode Island State Open Tournament. This tournament consists of Division 3, 2, and 1 teams all across Rhode Island who had very successful seasons. As you can see, we're getting the starting lineups here now. Let's talk about how these two teams got here. First of all, number 4 Westerly comes in after losing in the D1 semifinals at Rhode Island College to a very tough North Kingstown team who ended up winning the Division I championship 47-40. Shea Tolman's last game was over 2 weeks ago. They last played, so they're coming off a long layoff. They were the number 9 seed in the Division I tournament this year. They lost in the D1 preliminary round against Bayview Academy 52-40. This is the 4-13 matchup, like I said. Two really talented teams here. Westerly coming off that loss to North Kingstown. I think they're going to be ready to go tonight.
Well, you know, if you got to get ready to play the playoff game. I was going to ask you, before I get to that, this is the Sweet 16 round tonight, right?
Correct.
We've got the Sweet 16, the Elite 8, the Final 4, the Finals, and all that good stuff. But the 2 week layoff, when you mentioned that about Tolman, I don't think you want to be off 2 weeks.
No, as a coach personally, and I remember as a player as well, I wouldn't want 2 weeks off because there's only so much you can do in practice sometimes, and you're not in that game flow like you normally are throughout the season where, as you know, you're playing 3 games a week sometimes. So having to get out of that and then just having practice is going to be really tough. But if I know Coach Walter Gonzalez, I know he's one of the best coaches out there, and he'll have his team ready to go tonight. And we should mention the starters. First for the Shea Tolman Raiders, senior number 11, Tanya Temmer, senior Mariah Stefanich, she's going to be number 5. Carissa Montero, she's number 22, she's also a senior. Star junior guard Tiara Gonzalez, who is also Walter Gonzalez's daughter, she's going to be number 3, already a 1,000-point scorer in her junior year. And then junior Azalyn Medina, she's going to be number 1. For your Lady Westerly Bulldogs, it's going to be the same starting lineup you've seen through most of the season. Number 1, Kate Rafferty. Number 23, Danica Jarrett. Number 10, freshman star Ella Reyes. Number 11, sharpshooter Juliana Voisinette. And then number 21, Maddie Pellegrino, holding down things in the middle for the Bulldogs. As we get set here for the tip-off at Westerly High School for this Sweet 16 tournament game. Tip is up, and Reyes wins it easily as Gonzalez didn't really want to jump with it right there. Reyes finds Jarrett on the baseline. Her jump shot, no good. And it was tipped out of bounds by Voisinette, so it'll go to the Raiders.
That was my next question would be, the Shea, Tolman, Raiders, Tigers, what do we call them? It's the Raiders.
When I printed out the roster sheet, it still said Raiders, so that's what we're going to go with tonight. I didn't get to ask that question to Coach Walter Gonzalez, but that's okay. I'm sure they'll be fine either way as that ball's tipped out of bounds. They'll stay with Shea Tolman.
Oh, pretty good crowd on hand here at Federico Gymnasium tonight. Of course, all the fans are on one side. That's the side that we're on, as they block off the other side. But usually this side gets filled up, especially for playoff games.
As Gonzalez's mid-range jump shot is off as Reyes comes the other way. Good hands by Gonzalez to knock it out of her hands. It'll stay with the Bulldogs.
So for Shea Tolman, we're looking at number 3, Gonzalez, and I would assume 22. She's a big girl down inside for them.
Absolutely, yeah. She. I know when we played them, she did a good job of controlling things in the middle. And as you see there, fighting for a rebound as well. So it's going to be really important that she does a good job on the boards. As great pass by Gonzalez up to Medina. Medina smartly pulls it out and gets it back to Gonzalez.
That pass I've seen quite a bit this year. That's that old baseball pass, right? Is that something new?
A lot of teams are doing it, getting that ball up the floor as quickly as possible as the Bulldogs grab the rebound, and they're looking to work. Still looking for our first points here in this first quarter. As Rafferty now has it, gets it down low to Pellegrino. Good hands by Shea Tolman here early on as they're out and running. Gonzalez, her floater's up just off the front of the rim. And Jarrett gets the rebound for the Bulldogs.
Gonzalez that time had another player up. Dan looked like could have got the ball to her. It's like an easy basket.
Yeah, either that or if you get it up, you can always get it back after, too, if you run hard enough.
Yeah, Medina was down there, but Gonzalez just ignored her.
As good job by freshman Ella Reyes there attacking the basket. She's going to draw a foul. That's going to go against number 22, Montero. That's going to be her team's first. And we're going to get the first free throws of the game tonight for either side.
I'm not supposed to be scoring this game. Good thing there was no scoring, so I wasn't paying attention.
I'm too busy talking up here. As Reyes gets the first one to go. Again, another great opportunity for the Bulldogs in this tournament, right? They were so close the other night playing against North Kingstown in the D1 semifinals. I think Coach Mike Reyes and the rest of the Lady Bulldogs will be very inspired this open tournament. They want to play for something, and they have the capability to play with anybody as Reyes knocks down the second free throw.
And
don't sleep on this Pawtucket team, no.
I was just going to say that. They look like early, but they look like they came to play.
As you can see here, they're getting into their offense a little bit. Montero looking for help. Tried to hand it off to Gonzalez. Great defense by Rafferty. Medina driving right. Voisinette was all over her. Now back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez step back. And Voisinette and the Bulldogs are looking to push the other way. Now to Reyes. Swings it quick to Rafferty. Her corner jump shot. No good. And Montero grabs it for the Raiders. Here comes Gonzalez. Head up the floor. Hesitation. Gets it to Medina. Her three's up. Just short. And Jarrett gets the rebound.
A lot of action, no scoring.
I know. Both teams getting good shots here early on. Maybe a little bit of nerves, too.
Yeah.
Voisinette gets it down low to Jarrett. Her layup's just short. Great defense by Montero to rotate and help on that.
Yeah, it made her adjust her shot. That's what happens. She's a big girl, but she's tough in the middle.
As Gonzalez and the Raiders will look to set things up here. And I think if you're Shea Tolman, you don't want to get into a running match with Westerly, but I think you do have to push the ball as much as possible to get some easy points. As Ella Reyes picks up that foul, that'll be her first, team's first. Because as we know, we've watched this Westerly team all year. Half-court buckets are tough to come by against this Westerly Bulldog team. As we'll get our first time out of the game, that'll be a 30-second timeout called by Shea Tolman, so we'll keep it right here.
Well, off to a pretty good start, low score, 2-0 game. We've almost halfway through the first quarter. But as I just mentioned a few minutes ago, that, when you're on the road and you haven't played in a couple of weeks, Tolman looks like they came right out here and they were ready to play.
Yeah, they're playing pretty good on the defensive end right now. They've given up some wide open shots, but the big thing early on at least is they've been able to keep Westerly off the offensive glass, and that's going to be another big key for them. You got to limit Westerly to as many one-shot possessions as possible, because that's where the Bulldogs can really hurt you off those offensive rebounds. They're either going to finish it right in the middle of the lane, or they have so many good shooters that, Maddie Pellegrino does a good job of finding, as well as Danica Jarrett when she gets the rebound as well. As Gonzalez gets it into Montero, hands it right back to Gonzalez. Looked like she might have got fouled, but great up and under move, and that is good for 2, and that is how Shea Tolman will get on the board tonight. Great move by the junior, as Rafferty picked up her dribble near half court, now gets it to Jarrett. Shea Tolman in a 2-3 zone start this game. Rafferty now gets it to Pellegrino, over to Reyes, her three's up, no good. And Gonzalez, great hustle. And she'll get the basketball. It might have looked like there was a little bit of push there, but play on. As Medina's three, no good. And Rafferty looking to go up the other way. Her head's up. She finds Reyes. She finishes. And that's what Kate Rafferty does. She's not going to wow you with her scoring. She can score a little bit, but what she does is make sure everybody else gets the ball, and of course she plays great defense as well.
I was just going to say she plays both ends of the court. All over the court too, by the way. Matter of fact, she hit the deck a little while ago.
As good job trying to fight through that screen, as she's able to pick up the foul on Montero. I believe that's going to be her team second. So that's big for Shea Tolman here early on. She's got 2 fouls.
Yes.
If you're Coach Walter Gonzalez, you might think about going to the bench here, especially with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. As Rafferty looking for options, she finds Boysonet. She can shoot it. Bounces off the rim. It looked like Reyes tipped it out of bounds, so it'll go to Shea Tolman. Checking into the game is number 55, Daviana Gomes, Jr., for Shea Tolman. So she'll look to patrol the middle while Montero gets a rest with those 2 fouls. Gonzalez, and you see Gonzalez is extremely quick with the basketball, was able to get right away from the Westerly double team. She's played in a lot of big games, including last year in the D2 state championship game where her and her team were able to capture the Division II championship. Gonzalez tries to probe the baseline, but stepped out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will get the ball back.
She's fast. She's very quick.
And you can't tell when, if you're watching her right now, but if you come and watch her in person, she is extremely quick. Reyes now with Rafferty. Pellegrinos gets it at the high post. Good hands by Gonzalez. And here comes Pawtucket. Finds Gomes underneath. She looks to go up strong. Can't get it to go. Her rebound. No good. Good hustle by Gomes underneath there. Finds teammate in the middle of the lane. Can't get it to go. As Boysonet grabs the rebound. Rafferty hits Pellegrino underneath. Her left-handed finish is good. Good job by Maddie Pellegrino there, running the floor, finding the right spot underneath, and then a great job by Kate Rafferty, keeping her head up and controlling the offense. Gonzalez tried the cross-court pass, couldn't quite get it to her teammate, and good hustle by Medina, but the Bulldogs will get the basketball back here with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left here in this first quarter of this Sweet 16 game of the Rhode Island State Open Tournament. March Madness is upon us.
It is, and if the winner of this game plays on Monday night in the Elite 8 at CCRI in Warwick.
Rafferty now finds Jenna Parker, who's been big throughout the playoffs for the Bulldogs. CC Saint also checked into the game. Now to Rafferty, front rim. Good hustle by Saint. And the Bulldogs get an offensive rebound. Saint finds Rafferty. Right-handed finish is good.
Great pass to Rafferty for an easy 2.
And those are those things, if you're Pawtucket, you can't let those second chances happen. They did a good job on the first shot. Got to try to finish the possession. As Gonzalez, great job with protecting the basketball right now. She's being hounded by Westerly defenders. Looked like the ball was going to be Pawtucket if she let it go, but she tried to save it, and the ball will go back to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it looked like that was last touched by one of the Westerly players, and if it went out of bounds, they would have got the ball. However, 8-2 lead Bulldogs, minute 23 left to go, first quarter. Bulldogs have the ball.
As Rafferty and the Bulldogs look to slow things down. 6-point lead here early on for the Bulldogs. Tries to find Reyes on the baseline. She does. Finds Jenna Parker, her short jump shot. No good. And Stefanik with the rebound. Here comes Gonzalez. Has a 3-on-2 opportunity if she wants it. She'll take it herself, and nice touch on the floater by Gonzalez. She really can play at all 3 levels despite her size. She can shoot it from the outside, shoot the mid-range. Reyes finds Rafferty underneath. Good defense by Gomes. Parker with the offensive rebound. Saints open. No good. And here comes Pawtucket.
You just mentioned Gomes, and she's a big girl down inside. We kick him in for Montero, but she just blocked the shot down this end, steal by the Bulldogs.
Voisinette running the fast break. Oh, great fake. Couldn't get the finish to go. And good hands by Gonzalez once again down there on Ella Reyes.
She's all over the place, and she's very quick, and even on defense. It's like she isn't there, and then all of a sudden she is.
Well, despite her size, she is getting Division I interest as Ella Reyes knocks down the very long 2. As the clock continues to run here, there's now 10 seconds left in this first quarter. The Raiders got to go quickly. Oh, it's a good steal by Reyes. Gets the layup to go. And that's how we'll end this first quarter here at Federico Gymnasium. After 1 quarter of play, Bulldogs 12, Raiders 4. We'll be right back after a few short messages from 321.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are our community. I'm Allison Croak, President and CEO of Wood River Health. Since 1976, our health center has provided high-quality, affordable health care to residents of Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We are your neighborhood health center. Let us be your home for health.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
The site of tonight's Sweet 16 Open Tournament matchup between the Pawtucket Raiders and the Westerly Lady Bulldogs, as the Lady Bulldogs hold a 12-4 lead here to start this second quarter. Great first quarter for the Bulldogs, especially defensively. I know Gonzalez got in the paint a little bit, but they were able to, get there and limit the other shots as well. As Reyes grabs the rebound for the Bulldogs. To Rafferty. No good. And that ball was tipped out of bounds by Westerly. It'll go back to the Raiders.
Oh, just 4 points in the first quarter, all by Gonzalez for 4 points. And I think if you're Coach Reyes, Gonzalez is going to get what she's going to get. But to stop the rest of the team right now, it's all Gonzalez, really.
That's it. As Stefanik kicks to Medina. Medina has had some good looks here early on. She's a capable outside shooter. She just got to get the confidence to be able to shoot it down there. As good pass underneath to Temer. As that's good. So good start to the second quarter here for the Raiders. Cuts the lead down to 6. And all you want to do if you're the Raiders is hang around.
That was good what they did that time. They got someone else involved in the offense, made a nice pass, wide open underneath, and that's what they got to look for, because obviously the Wesley defense is going to be concerned about Gonzalez, and if they can find that open person underneath, and they did that time.
Yeah, when that ball goes to the corner, if someone can be right in the middle, look to pass them right there, and then you have some options. You can catch and shoot from there, you can hit someone down low, or you can look opposite and be able to hit someone for an open jump shot as well. As one of the referees is conversing with the scores table over there, making sure everything's okay.
We're gonna have a meeting.
Now they're going to have a little discussion as well. But we at Chariho played Shea Tolman early on at Chariho this season, and just a great defensive team. You know, they really get after it on the defensive end, and it's all spearheaded by Gonzalez. As you can see, the Westerly Lady Bulldogs right now, they've played the best competition in the state, but Gonzalez has done a good job of giving fits to some of the Westerly offensive players.
Yeah, because she's very quick too, and if she starts penetrating in the paint like she has, it's going to open up things inside for her. It was last time we had an open shot underneath for them.
As I think they were looking at the possession arrow. We just switched it. Coach Walter Gonzalez is talking to the table over there. Or maybe it was a book issue. As Reyes' first technical shot is up and good. And I'm assuming that's what it is. Just being a coach myself, I didn't see anybody, warrant a technical foul on the court. I think it was a book issue. As Ella Reyes knocks down the second free throw. I think it was when Temer checked into the game. Maybe she wasn't in the book.
I was just going to say, when you say a book issue, what do you mean?
So if a player's not listed in the book prior to the game, their number and name isn't listed, and they decide to go into the game, then that team gets penalized with a technical foul. As Stefanich comes away with it as we start action back up with Shea Tolman. Gonzalez gets it to Stefanich. Good pump fake. He drives the lane. Good in and out. Her floater. No good. As that ball was tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Raiders. Boysonet checks back into the game, and so does Casey Macera, number 32 for the Bulldogs. 5'4" junior as Montero's back into the game. Her shot's no good. Temer with the ball board underneath. She kicks out to Medina, front of the rim, and Jenna Parker grabs the rebound for the Bulldogs.
Well, they got a couple of good shots that time, just couldn't get it to go down.
As again, there's Gonzalez with another deflection as that ball goes out of bounds.
And you mentioned Montero back in the game. Remind you, she's got 2 fouls, too.
So she's got to be careful. As Boysonet and the Lady Bulldogs look to get something going here in this second quarter. Very high-powered offensive team. You're just waiting for them to get going. As good pass from Rafferty right there to hit Jarrett. And then she'll go to line for 2 shots. That'll be on number 11, Temer. That'll be her team's first. And luckily it was on her and not Montero if you're Coach Walter Gonzalez.
She was in the area.
As Jarrett's first one is up. No good. And Madison Pellegrino will check back into the game. She'll replace Jenna Parker. Good minutes from Jenna Parker here to start this game. Jarrett's second shot is up. No good, but the Raiders stepped in early on that free throw as that's a violation and Westerly will get another opportunity to shoot. You can't do that if you're the Raiders.
No.
Second one's good. Ella Reyes is back into the game for the Bulldogs. As Gonzalez and the Raiders look to answer. Gonzalez looking to use a ball screen from Montero. She drives right. Oh, just rolled in and out. Good look from Gonzalez, but I love how she got right back up, is hustling right back on defense.
Exactly.
As Reyes finds Boysonet. Her drive. We got a foul. And it looks like they're going to get Tiara Gonzalez, and they are. That's going to be her first, team second. If you're the Bulldogs, that's what you got to do. You got to put the pressure on Shea Tolman to be able to guard you at the rim. As Boysonet's first one is up and good. As even Voisinette, primarily known as an outside shooter, she can drive the basket as well. So she and the rest of the Lady Bulldogs need to continue that aggressiveness for the rest of this first half and the rest of the game. Voisinette's second one's up and good. 10-point lead here for the Lady Bulldogs. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half. Macera's guarding Gonzalez. Great left-handed pass down to Montero. Tries to go up, but good defense by the Bulldogs. There were 3 of them around Montero. As Macera will come away with it.
Great pass that time by Gonzalez. Montero just couldn't finish.
As Reyes finishes her floater in the middle of the lane. Good response from the Bulldogs. Raiders need a basket here. Not a lot of movement. Gonzalez looking to do herself. And that basket won't count as that foul will be on the floor. Kate Rafferty checks back into the game. Macera will check back out of the game.
Gonzalez gets it, finally gets one to go in, gets fouled, and then they call it before the shot.
It's how it always happens, right? As Westerly decides to take a 30-second timeout here. So yeah, great start to the second quarter for the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah.
You know, if you're the Lady Bulldogs, you got to just focus on keep playing defense. And then we've seen their offense over the course of the season. They have the ability to get out and run and also be explosive in the half court. They've gotten a lot better executing in the half court as the season has gone on.
Yeah, and for Shea Tolman, they got to hope Gonzalez can come up with a big night. Scoring wise, I mean, she plays well, she penetrates. Just not able to get him to drop in right now, but that's what's got to happen for them.
As Gonzalez gets set to take it in underneath their own basket, and good hands by Rafferty, and it's right to Voisinette, to Reyes, to Jarrett. Left hand finish is good. Beautiful ball movement from the Lady Bulldogs, as that ball didn't touch the floor on its way up the floor. As Medina now has got it. Stefanich, good pump fake in the corner. Back to Medina. She drives, her floater, off the backboard and in. Good job by Medina there, seeing the space, attacking hard, and getting that 2 to go. Jarrett's got it now, not a Voisinette. Hand off to Jarrett. Swings it over to Reyes. Her 3. And good block by Medina. As that ball will stay with the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
You don't see many of those type of block shots a lot, do you?
No, Reyes took just a little bit more time than she wanted to take that shot. And Medina was pretty small. Reached up and blocked it.
As Pellegrino tried to move underneath, couldn't quite get it to go. A lot of contact, but no call, and we're going to get a call right there as Rafferty picks up the foul in the backcourt, trying to reach on Gonzalez. Medina and the Raiders looking to get it in here, and here comes Gonzalez. Hesitation, that's her specialty move. No good. And Pellegrino will grab the rebound. And if you're the Raiders, though, you got to get a little bit more ball movement. It can't just be, one-on-one attacking. You got to make the Westerly defense move because they're too good at help defense. As Reyes gets to the Jarrett. Swings it to Pellegrino. Her jump shot in the middle is good. Rattles in. As Rafferty now putting full court pressure on and knocks the ball out of bounds. And you were just waiting to see this from the Westerly Bulldogs. As Jarrett will check back out of the game. Jenna Parker will come into the game for the Bulldogs.
Substituting on the fly here.
Hockey subs.
Yeah.
As Temer's able to control. Another left-handed pass from Gonzalez to Stefanich. She finds Medina. No good. Montero tracks it down. She'll try a 3. No good. And then Temer will grab the offensive rebound. Stefanich. She got it. Great shot. As now, Shea Tolman trails by 11 here in the first half. Stefanich now grabs the defensive boards, and quick shot, quick rebound for the Raiders here. 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Montero sets a screen for Gonzalez. She's got a little space. She got it. You were just waiting for one of those shots to go in, and she got it right there. And now it's only an 8-point game.
Yeah, 2 threes in a row by Shea Tolman.
And you know, if you're Pawtucket, you know, you were in Division I as well as Reyes' 3. No good. You were in Division I as well this year. You know, you saw what Westerly did in the D1 tournament. I think they came in a little bit more motivated tonight. As Gonzalez finds Medina, that's a big shot. She got it. As great run here by the Shea Tolman Raiders. And we got a 5-point game here at Federico Gym, and that'll get a Westerly full timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:21 left to go in the first half. Westerly 22, Shea Tolman 17. We'll be right back.
Is that a 3?
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop in to Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Welcome back here on 321 Media. We are here at Westerly High School for tonight's Sweet 16 Open Tournament matchup. Westerly currently leads Shea Tolman 22-17 after a great run by Shea Tolman in that last stretch.
Well, they got at least 9 in a row on 3 threes.
As now Coach Walter Gonzalez and the rest of the bench over there trying to will their team on. Boysenet's got it to Parker. Rafferty's got some space. Gets it to Reyes instead, and she got it. So great execution out of the timeout by Coach Mike Reyes and the Lady Bulldogs. Drawing up a play to get Reyes an easy look. Gonzalez to Stefanich. Down to Temer. She gets trapped on the baseline. Back to Stefanich. Reyes steals it. Here come the Bulldogs. Full court pass to Boysenet. Out of bounds. And it'll go to the Raiders. Looked like it might have been tipped, but none of the other referees saw it, so it's going to go with the Raiders.
Speaking of that, you have 3 referees tonight for this game. So there's 2, 4, 6 eyes looking at that one, so I guess it wasn't tipped.
That's good defense by the Bulldogs here. Trying to trap Gonzalez. As you can see, she's very elusive. Wow. Loses her footing. And then Coach Walter Gonzalez is able to get a timeout. As it's a 30-second timeout, we'll keep it here. But, I mean, good job by Gonzalez just to hold on to the ball right there. We've seen a lot of players against this Westerly pressure kind of fold underneath it, and she hasn't lost the ball against it yet, for the most part, with the amount of times the ball has been in her hands. This last 124
of the first half, you know, they're within 7. It looked for a while as though the Bulldogs are actually going to pull away. Those big 3 threes they hit in a row went on a 9-0 run. Got them back in the game, got them a little, confidence, and they're going to get the ball out of bounds right now with a minute 24 left to go, down by 7.
Yeah, if you're Shea Tolman, if you can keep this game in single digits going to the halftime, I think you feel really good about yourself. Absolutely. Especially only having 4 points after the first quarter. As Gonzalez will draw the foul on Kate Rafferty. As again, it's tough to see if you're watching it at home, but she is so quick off the dribble. That hesitation move is not easy to guard. You may know it's coming, but it's another thing to be able to guard it.
That's Rafferty's second foul.
As Saint will check into the game for her. Gets it into Montero. She's got the size advantage on Parker. No good, though. And here comes Boysenet and the Bulldogs.
There's a big miss right there by Montero. She had position. Should have finished that one.
As Jarrett finds Saint. Saint cross court to Reyes. Pump fake. He drives the middle. Ooh. And gets it to go. Great left-handed finish by Ella Reyes. That gets the lead back up to 9 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs looking going to trap Gonzalez out there, and there's a steal. Reyes gets it out. There goes Saint. Her floater. She gets hit, and it's good. Great job by Ella Reyes getting them on the floor for that loose basketball, then having the presence of mind to fire it up to Saint, and she was able to get the basket to go.
And there's one case, Dan, where Gonzalez tried to do too much. Got trapped over there in the midcourt, and steal led to a basket. The basket led to a foul and a free throw. Well, she missed it, but we got 3 points there.
And now, the Bulldogs, we have possession back here. As good hustle by Jarrett on the boards, and it was off Pawtucket, so it'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs. 36.4 seconds left here in this first half. 11-point lead for the Bulldogs. The Raiders really need to stop here. As it's into Parker, now to Saint, swings it to Jarrett. Jarrett drives, kicks out to Reyes. Her shot's up off the back of the rim, and the ball bounces back out to the Bulldogs. Now 20 seconds left in the first half. Reyes to Jarrett. Good movement by the Bulldogs against this zone. Voisinette gets it to Reyes now. Parker, inside pass to Reyes. It looks like she got hit. She's hurt. As Pawtucket takes the basketball, and Medina's layup in transition is good, and she'll have an opportunity for a 3-point play. As that foul will go against Saint. And Ella Reyes, unfortunately, had to walk off the court. I didn't quite see what happened down there. Hopefully she's okay, though.
Yeah,
you hate to see that. And yeah, she's in a lot of pain right now, and we'll keep you updated, but hopefully she'll be able to return here in this basketball game. As Rafferty checks into the game for her. 1.2 seconds left here in the first half. Medina's free throw off the back of the rim. And that is how we'll end this first half here at Federico Gymnasium. Lady Bulldogs take a 9-point lead into halftime of this Sweet 16 tournament game, 28-19. We'll be back after a few short messages from 321.
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is, right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, RoofRight is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into RIIL's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At RIIL's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit RIIL's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, RIIL's Barber Shop.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are our community. I'm Allison Croak, President and CEO of Wood River Health. Since 1976, our health center has provided high-quality, affordable health care to residents of Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We are your neighborhood health center. Let us be your home for health.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Touchdown, Westerly!
A chance for the Chargers, and they score!
In the front, Luzzy again!
Rico Gym at Westerly High School. We're here tonight for the first round tournament game, the Sweet 16 of the Open State Tournament of Rhode Island. And for those of you who don't know, this tournament consists of Division 3, 2, and 1 teams all across Rhode Island. It's best 16. They're trying to get here. So, right before halftime, freshman Ella Reyes dislocated her finger, we found out from our great friend over here, Carlos Rios.
I was just going to say our sideline reporter.
Our sideline reporter tonight.
Went and got the information for us and bring us up to date. What is it? Dislocated finger?
Dislocated finger, yes. And I think they were able to maybe get it back into place, but she's got some tape on those fingers right now, and it looks like she's a warrior anyway. She's going to be right back out there. She's going to want to finish out the rest of this game.
And to clear up the technical foul call, Carlos also got the information you were correct. Number in the book was not right.
Yes, and for those of you who don't know, when basketball game happens, the home team's book is always the official book. So as an opposing coach, you really got to make sure that book is top notch, because even if it's in your book, it doesn't matter. It's got to be in that home team's book, and that's why they took the time to take those technical free throws as well.
And that could be another feature here on 221 Media, Sideline Reporters.
It could. We got another spot for you. And if you haven't visited Rios' Barbershop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly, please make sure you go visit Carlos and the rest of his staff over there. Great people and great haircuts as well. I haven't been yet, but as soon as I need one, I'll be over to Carlos to stop by.
I went in, but he said he couldn't do nothing for me.
No, he's like, hey, what am I supposed to do with this? Got nothing for me up here. But let's talk a little bit about the first half. I think the Bulldogs did a good job of, despite struggling a little bit at points offensively, especially early on, I think they did a good job of, obviously playing defense. Shea Tolman only has 19 points on the board, and they were executing a lot better on the offensive end towards the end of that first half. And Shea Tolman had cut it down to 7, and Westerly was able to get it back up to 11, but then that late layup was able to cut it back down to 9. But Shea Tolman's lucky to be only down 9 right now.
Absolutely. And speaking of the 28 points for the Bulldogs, Reyes has 15 of them. Then you got 3 or 4 girls that have 2, one with 3. That would be Jarrett. And on the other side for Shea Tolman, you got 2 players with 7, Gonzalez and Medina, who came on in the last 2 or 3 minutes of that first half to put 7 points on board. So they have 14 of the 19 points on the board for Shea Tolman.
And they're going to need an even bigger effort from both of them in this second half if they want a chance to move on to the Elite 8 at CCRI Monday night. And here we go, starting the action back up in the third quarter. Jarrett's got in the corner. She finds Boyce net. We got a jump ball, and it's going to go the other way to Pawtucket.
And a quick note, too. I know you were talking about Stonington girls. They did win last night. We found out that they are playing Wyndham, the number 1 seed, and that'll be on at New London High School.
At 7 p.m.
7 p.m. on Monday, I think.
A rematch of the ECC final. So that should be a great one, as I know that basketball game was a very intense basketball game. Stonington was down early, but was able to make a comeback. Almost made the comeback, but they fell short, as Gonzalez's jump shot is no good, and it'll go to the Bulldogs.
And that's going to be a semifinal matchup, I believe, right? On Monday.
Of the Class M tournament, correct. So huge game as the Bears try to get revenge on Wyndham, and Rafferty's pass a little too far ahead of Boyce net. So Shea Tolman will gain possession. Westerly in their 1-3-1 zone. We've seen a lot of this from Westerly this year, with freshman Ella Reyes bothering things at the top. Gonzalez finds Medina, quickly back to Gonzalez. Cross court to Stefanich. Now Gonzalez gets it. Bounce pass to Montero, and that's good. And if Gonzalez can start finding Montero underneath there a little bit more, get her some easy looks, and then eventually maybe Montero can draw some fouls down there, Pawtucket will be in a little bit better position, as Jarrett's layup is no good. Looked like she might have got hit right there, but no call. Gonzalez coming the other way. Her float shot's up, and it's good. So good start to the second half for Pawtucket, as Gonzalez was able to knock that one down. And it's a 5-point game.
Who was that last one?
Gonzalez made that shot. As Jarrett finds Boyce net. Good pump fake to get Medina off her feet. Now Rafferty to Reyes. Long 2. Back rim. Controlled by the Raiders. And it'll go the other way, as good defense by the Bulldogs, but knocked it out of bounds. Jenna Parker will check back into the game. She'll take out Danica Jarrett. comes Gonzalez. And big stretch for the Bulldogs here. You know, just let them score a little bit. 5-point game now. You got to show that mettle that you've shown all season and be able to respond right now.
And we're 2 minutes into the quarter. They haven't scored yet.
I think they're overpassing on some of their possessions. I think sometimes they have the shots, and they got to be a little bit selfish in some cases and just take those shots, especially from the outside. As good steal, Rafferty fires it up to Reyes. Thought about it, but instead gets it to Parker. Now to Rafferty. Rafferty tried to get it to Reyes, but instead she got hit by Medina, and that'll be a foul on the Raiders. That'll be her first, team's first of this third quarter. Rafferty set to take it in. Tried to find Reyes, and just a lot of unforced errors for the Lady Bulldogs here early on to start this quarter. But you see Mike Reyes, the rest of the coaching staff, and the rest of the players over there encouraging the rest of the teammates on. And that's what I love about this team. They never get too up and they never get too down. They're always together. As Reyes, good job jumping the passing lane there. She knocks it out of bounds. No matter what happens on the offensive end, you know this Bulldogs team is going to work hard on the defensive end. Gonzalez keeping her head up, looking for some options here. Screen by Montero. Another left-handed pass. Instead, this time it's stolen by Rafferty. Reyes looking to take a strong Euro step. And good move by Reyes there as she was able to get Gonzalez to swipe down, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
That was great defense, though, by Gonzalez that time. She almost pulled that one off. It looked like Reyes was going to easy layup, and then it looked like Gonzalez was going to get the foul, and she finally ended up doing that. But great move by Gonzalez.
Reyes, his first free throw is up and good. Saint will check back into the game. She'll take out Rafferty. And we've already seen that from her so much in the first half. She's mostly against Ella Reyes, she's been able to knock the ball away, knock the ball either out of bounds or off her leg. So great job by Gonzalez on defense. Was just caught in the wrong position right there. As Reyes, his second one rolls in.
First point of the second half for the Bulldogs. Up 7 now.
Gonzalez fires it to Medina. Quick jump shot. Front rim. Parker finds Saint. Instead, it's stolen by Gonzalez. Gonzalez right to left crossover. Right-handed scoop shot. No good. Montero grabs it. Gonzalez looking to attack again. Dumps it down to Montero. Poked out by Voisin, and it'll stay with the Raiders.
Action was fast and furious that time.
Well, 2 teams with tremendous speed on the court. As Gonzalez gets it down to Montero. Montero looking to hand it off to Gonzalez. Tough pass right there.
Yeah.
As again, Gonzalez on the floor fighting for that basketball. And it'll go the Lady Bulldogs' way this time.
When Montero gets the ball down deep like she just did, she just got to go up to the basket. Just turn around and put it up and hope she make it, and she's probably going to get fouled anyhow. And that was like a football handoff that time.
Was getting ready to run through the A-gap.
Yeah.
As good defense by Montero there, coming to meet Maddie Pellegrino. Medina slides to cover Parker. Now Saint gets it down to Pellegrino, and again good defense by Montero. Man, we see Maddie Pellegrino usually either finish that or get a foul call on that, but great job by Montero, being strong underneath there.
And she picked up 2 quick fouls, too, in the first quarter. She's doing a good job underneath.
Reyes finds some space underneath, and she gets her layup to go. Leads back up to 9 for the Bulldogs. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Gonzalez to Medina, another quick shot. Oh, and it banks in! What a shot from Medina!
I don't know if she planned it that way, but
it's better to be lucky than good sometimes, though, right?
Why not?
As good answer from the Raiders. Pellegrino finds Saint. No good. Good hustle by Reyes. That'll be another jump ball. As this time it'll go back to the Raiders. Temer will check back into the game. And again, just hanging around if you're the Raiders. Right? Westerly scores a few baskets, but they're able to come right back with either a 3 or multiple 2s to stop that run. Gonzalez finds Stefanich in the corner. He traveled with it. Switched her feet right there. As Rafferty checks back into the game, she'll take out Voisinette. So big stop for the Bulldogs right here.
3:46 left to go, third quarter. Bulldogs ball.
Rafferty, that's to the Reyes. They play catch a little bit out top. Now to Jarrett. To Saint. Now swings it to Reyes. Her jump shot. No good. And here comes Gonzalez. She's very fast. Gets to Medina, who's also a good athlete. Great block by Rafferty in transition.
Great job by Rafferty to get back. And I'll tell you one thing, she hit the padding underneath the basket pretty hard.
Rafferty always leaves it out there. Every single night she's out there. As Montero, there's the more of the aggressiveness that we were looking for, as she'll go to the line for 2 shots. That foul is going to be on Danica Jarrett. It's going to be her first, team's first, as a chance for the Raiders to cut the lead to 4.
Yeah, that's what she's got to do. They're getting the ball inside to her. She's big enough and strong enough to go right up.
As that first shot's off the back of the rim.
You got to make the foul shots too.
As Gonzalez encouraging her teammate here at the free throw line as she gets ready for her second. Montero, she got it. Again, great crowd here at Federico tonight for this game. And why wouldn't it be, right? This Lady Bulldogs team has just been so fun to watch all season. As Reyes, she drives, and she's going to pick up the foul. I believe that's going to go against Gonzalez. That's going to be her third. Team's third, so big there for the Shea Tolman Raiders, as they're might have to navigate a little bit of foul trouble. Reyes his first one, rattles in and out. 3:13 left to go in this third quarter of this Sweet 16 Open Tournament game here at Federico. Reyes, the second one's up and good. As Reyes quickly putting pressure on Medina, who's bringing the ball up the floor. She does a great job of it. Medina does recover, though. They got to get it over, though. Good job by Gonzalez to get it over before the 10-second mark. Gonzalez's floater, good soft touch.
She is good.
Man, she is so tough once she gets into the middle of the lane. As now, it's a 4-point game.
And that looks like it was going to be a Bulldog basketball down here.
Swings it quickly. Parker to Rafferty, and that's good.
That's a big one.
Huge shot from Rafferty as that pushes the lead back up to 7. And the Bulldogs really needed that one. Gonzalez, way too long of a pass there as Rafferty was searching that one out. Rafferty to Reyes, pump fakes, drives the baseline, and that rolls off the front of the rim and in. Good soft touch there from the freshman. Coach Walter, Gonzalez was looking for a travel, but it looked like a clean pump fake from up here. As Gonzalez facing the trap of the Bulldogs, gets to the Montero, tried to get it to Reyes. Tried to get it to Gonzalez. Good steal by Reyes. Spin move, no good. Both a jump ball and a foul call. So we'll see what they'll decide here. And we are going to get a foul. That's going to go against Ella Reyes. So the ball will go back to the Raiders. I think that was the right call there. I think initially when she reached in, she got her arm. As that'll be Reyes' second, team second.
Officials doing a good job, by the way. We mentioned them. They keep this game under control. Little conference there to make sure they got the call right, and they did. And that's all you want. Turnover.
As here comes Voisinette. Gets it to Jarrett. underneath to Parker. Good defense again by Montero.
Montero got away with the foul there.
As yes, the Westerly fans don't like it, and I don't necessarily disagree with them, as there was a little bit of body contact down there, but
a lot of body contact. Yeah,
that's how the game goes sometimes, though.
And she's got 2 fouls. That would have been 3, so that's a big no call.
Big no call as Gonzalez finds Montero. Shea Tolman trying to get something going on the offensive end. Here comes Gonzalez. She gets bumped, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. That foul is going to go against Kate Rafferty of the Bulldogs. That'll be her third, team's third. As Gonzalez will get set to shoot 2 here. First one's up. Back rim, no good. As Gomes will check back in for Montero for the Raiders. We got Macera, number 32, Reyes, number 10, and then Maddie Pellegrino checking back into the game. They'll replace Saint, Parker, and Rafferty. Big free throw here for the Raiders. Try to cut this lead to 8. And she does. As the Raiders look to put a little pressure on the Bulldogs now. Going to a 1-2-2 press. It looked like she might have got away with a walk in the backcourt there. As Pellegrino finds Reyes. Get to the Jarrett. Great passing from the Bulldogs. As the lead's back up to 10. Energy's back on the Bulldogs side here. Let's see if they can get a stop. Gonzalez to Medina. Good pump fake. Oh, one-handed shot is off the glass again. Great shot from Medina. Man, she's made some tough shots here tonight.
I said on the other one, I don't know if she played it that way.
Oh, I don't even know if she looked at the rim on that one.
She did the same thing.
Great shot maker, great shot by that young lady as Voisinette's 3 is no good. Good hustle by Temmer, but she was on the line when she touched it. And that ball will stay with the Bulldogs. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. If you're the Raiders, you can get a stop here. Be going down in the fourth quarter, only down by 8. Or maybe less, depending on if you can get a wide open transition opportunity. And there's a turnover. Another opportunity here for the Raiders.
Yeah, big possession right here for Pawtucket. Down by 8, 15 seconds left. They can get the last shot of the quarter and momentum going into the fourth quarter if they can score here.
As the Bulldogs sticking in this 1-3-1 zone here, trying to really put pressure on Gonzalez at the top. Gonzalez drives the baseline, tried to shovel it to Temmer. Temmer's able to tie it up though. And is going to go with the Bulldogs.
I would have given the ball to Medina. Let her get the back ball.
Right from that same spot on the left wing over here. Has 2.5 seconds left here. To Jarrett. Her 3's up. No good. And that's how we'll end the third quarter here at Federico Gymnasium. The Westerly Bulldogs lead the Shea Tolman Raiders 40-32. We'll be right back with the finish after a few short messages.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
Welcome back here on 321 Media. We're here at Federico Federico Gymnasium here at Westerly High School for this first round Sweet 16 tournament game of this Open State Championship in Rhode Island. Currently, Westerly holds a 40-32 lead on the Shea Tolman Raiders as the Bulldogs are able to come away with the steal to start this fourth quarter. Voisinette drives left. No good, and Montero comes away with it. Quickly up to Gonzalez. Looking to push the pace. Gets it out to Medina, who's been hot this half. No good that time. And Voisinette trying to battle down there. Looked like a lot of contact. The Bulldogs are able to get it out of there. Rafferty tried to get up to Reyes. Reyes tracks down the loose ball.
A lot of pushing and shoving right now.
Very physical right now. As Macera finds a cutting Reyes. Oh, great move in the middle of the lane. And that couldn't have been any more in as that one rattles in and out. Great look, though, for the Bulldogs as Medina, quick trigger. No good. Good hustle on the offensive glass. And we're going to get a jump ball. And it'll go the Bulldogs' way.
Reyes with 24 of the 40 points for the Bulldogs.
Heck of a game for the freshman here tonight, and a lot of what she's been doing all season for this Lady Bulldogs team. Coming in as a freshman, I think she showed great leadership, you know, and that daughter-coach relationship can be tough sometimes, but it seems like both Coach Mike Reyes and Coach Ella Reyes have that down to a T. You know, she's just another one of those players out there, and he holds her to just as high, if probably a higher standard to the rest of the players as well.
Yeah, knowing Mike, I think he would.
And that sets the tone for the rest of the team as Medina's able to come up with a steal. She's had a good game here tonight. She gets it back to Gonzalez. Again, more contact there, but no call. Gonzalez throws it up. No good. She gets the ball back. She'll step back. Tough shot, no good. And Voisinette secures it for the Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs, number 4 seed in this tournament. Shea Tolman coming in as the 13th seed here in Rhode Island as Rafferty stepped out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Shea Tolman Raiders. Jenna Parker will check back into the game. She'll take out Macera. Here comes Pawtucket, 8-point game. Again, it's March, right? So both of these teams are fighting hard. Shea Tolman might not have necessarily had the regular season that they wanted to, but they had a lot of time to prepare, and they're prepared tonight. Gonzalez looking for an option. Looked like she might have got hit a little bit, but she lost the ball out of bounds, and it'll go to the Bulldogs.
I think that's what she's asking her teammate. Who hit me?
Olivia Gonzalez there, I think at some point she just tried to do too much at some points as well. Yeah, give that basketball up and then you might be able to get it back.
Yeah, she's done that a few times tonight. But she's a scrappy player.
As Voisinette finds Reyes. No good, and Montero grabs it. And good job by Maddie Pellegrino to find that ball and tie it up. And it'll go to the Raiders.
Still an 8-point game.
Yeah, so no scoring yet here in this fourth quarter. Defensive battle here tonight. These two teams know what's on the line. A trip to CCRI for the quarterfinals as Shea Tolman will take a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. 40-32. Lady Bulldogs lead the Lady Raiders. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
That's the way.
Welcome back here on 321 Media. We have playoff basketball for you here at Federico Gymnasium. Westerly Bulldogs holding on to an 8-point lead right now. 5 minutes and 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do the Bulldogs have to do to hold on, Ken?
Just play aggressive basketball like they've been playing. I mean, they've been getting the ball up the court. Gonzalez has helped them a couple of times. Great player for Pawtucket, but you lost the ball a few times. Bulldogs just got to keep pushing the ball up the court. It's only an 8-point lead, so that can change quickly. We've seen where Pawtucket can hit those threes also.
And here come Gonzalez and the Raiders.
That helped.
As it was touched by Medina first, so they're going to get a backcourt violation. Yep. And it'll go to the Lady Bulldogs. So good defense right out of the timeout.
And it won't hurt to play good defense because that leads to offense.
As Reyes finds Rafferty. Oh, great pass from half court to Ella Reyes. That was a great screen by Voisinette to free up Reyes. All the little things, the Lady Bulldogs have done them right all season. Gonzalez looking for some space. Oh, and they're going to get a foul. And they're going to get Ella Reyes with that foul.
That was tough. That was a tough call. It could have been, and I think what made it worse, it would have been a backcourt violation.
Yeah, because she was clearly right over that half-court line. That's a big change of momentum. As Gonzalez drives. Oh, beautiful scooping shot. She's small, but she knows how to finish around the basket. As it's back down to an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. Rafferty to Voisinette. Voisinette driving on Medina. Good strong drive. It looked like a little bit of contact down there, but no call in Montero, and
they're letting them
gets it to Gonzalez.
Right now.
Gonzalez spin move. And we're going to get another full timeout from Shea Tolman here. So with 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in this fourth quarter, Westerly holds a 42-34 lead. We'll be back.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Welcome back here to Westerly High School for the Sweet 16 tournament game here in the Open Tournament of Rhode Island. Westerly currently leads the Shea Tolman Raiders 42-34. 4 minutes and 24 seconds left here to decide who's going to move on to the Elite Eight at CCRI Monday night. Again, another game that means a lot, right? You get to play on a nice college court. All these players want to play at a venue like that. So this game means a lot for everybody who's involved. Gonzalez drives the lane. She got hit. She's going to get 2 shots. And that's Kate Rafferty. Picked up another one, so that's going to be her 4th. And decision time for Coach Mike Reyes right now.
Yeah, still got 4:14 left. 3 fouls on Rafferty. 2 shots.
Maybe try to sub her out after an offensive possession. Try to keep her in there for offense, but don't want her to pick up her 5th foul too early as Gonzalez is able to knock down the first. Coach Reyes trusting the senior guard right now, keeping her in the basketball game. I like it. As Gonzalez's second one is good. Down to 6 for Shea Tolman.
You mentioned it a couple times. They just hang around. And that's what they're doing. Down to 6 again.
Because anything can happen in those last few minutes of a basketball game when the game's close. As Parker looks to drive, and she got fouled. And the Bulldogs, we have the ball underneath on the baseline. And they're going to get Stefanich with that one. That's going to be her first, team's first. 2 team fouls on the Bulldogs, 1 on the Shea Tolman Raiders, and that could prove to be a factor here down the stretch as well. As Rafferty tried to get into a cutting Pellegrino, but good hands by Montero. Rafferty finds Reyes, long 2, Swint. Smooth looking shot from the freshman, leads back to 8 for the Bulldogs. Big shot right there. Create a little bit more space.
Passes wide open on the inbounds and just put it up.
Gonzalez fights through both Voisinette and Reyes. Couldn't get her shot to go. Here comes the freshman. Her drive, left-handed finish is no good, but Stefanich will pick up the foul, and Reyes will go to the line for 2 shots. So a calling card of the Bulldogs all season, right? Get a steal or a rebound and look to push the ball up the floor. And they were able to do so right there. Reyes' first one is short. And you could hear her as soon as she let it go. She said, "That's short." You could hear it from right up here. You know when you let it go sometimes as a basketball player. Reyes is second. Rattles in and out. There's Pellegrino on the board. And big rebound from Maddie Pellegrino. As she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Again, just not what you can have if you're Shea Tolman here. You know, you got to try to secure those rebounds off those free throws. And now you're giving another good free throw shooter a good opportunity here to push the lead up to 10. We'll see. I think the refs are figuring out who the foul's on. They got it sorted out, and we'll get ready to shoot 2. First shot off the front of the rim. As Stemmer will check back into the game for the Raiders. So adding a little bit more size there for the Shea Tolman Raiders. Want to try to get as many defensive rebounds as possible. Pellegrino second, rolls around, another offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Here comes Gonzalez. She found the basketball. Euro step to the left hand, no good. And Parker controls it, gets it to Rafferty. Quickly to Reyes. Pull-up jump shot. Oh, and great shot by the freshman right there. You know, you see that so many times, too. Players will just try to go all the way in when a lot of times you have that pull-up jump shot in transition. She recognized it, was able to knock it down.
Oh, that was perfect, yeah.
As it leads back up to 10 for the Bulldogs. Gonzalez is able to catch it. She drives. A lot of contact. Didn't get the call. And here come the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs will look to slow it down here a little bit with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Or maybe they won't. As Rafferty's shot's no good. Gonzalez, oh, good move on Voisinette in the middle of the floor. Gonzalez looking to drive. Oh, that was almost an unbelievable shot, but just short. As Coach Walter Gonzalez isn't happy about it, but Bulldogs are coming the other way. Jenna Parker's jump shot no good. Ball finds Voisinette, and she finishes underneath.
Hey, I don't blame the coach. He, you know, his little guard there, Gonzalez, been taking a big beating the last 2 times on the court, and she did get hit that time.
And we're going to get another Pawtucket timeout. That'll be a full. So with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left, Bulldogs lead at 48-36. We'll be back with the finish.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into RIIL's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At RIIL's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit RIIL's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, RIIL's Barber Shop.
Welcome back here to Federico Gym at Westerly High School, the site of tonight's Sweet 16 Open Tournament game. As this starts the Rhode Island State Open Tournament, winner of this will go to the quarterfinals and meet the winner of number 5 Moses Brown or number 12 Situate, who is also playing tonight. And Lady Bulldogs are very familiar with Moses Brown as they played them in the D1 quarterfinals as well. So could be a matchup we're looking for here, but we got 2 minutes before they can declare themselves the winners here. As Gonzalez looking to use the screen from Montero. Oh, good hands by Reyes. Gonzalez drives the lane, finds Medina. She's like that spot today, and she got another one. And it's that spot specifically she is like either a jump shot or attack in the middle of the lane. Big shot from the Raiders to stay alive here. If you're the Raiders now, got to try to look to put a little pressure on the Bulldogs, as we've seen the Bulldogs do this before in these games. They're going to go to this 4 out, 1 in, constantly cut, replace with each other, just to waste some time. Boysonet gets it to Pellegrino in the middle. She finds Jenna Parker. Oh, great shot from Jenna Parker. And now get the lead back up to 11. You love to see that for Jenna Parker. She does all the little things for this Bulldogs team. Great defender. Great to see her knock down a shot there. As Medina wanted another one. She drives instead. No good, and Boysonet and the Bulldogs come down with the rebound. Great hustle by Gonzalez.
You're talking about Parker getting into the scoring book, and she did with that shot. Only 2 points of the night, but a big one.
Big shot. Was able to push the lead back up to double digits here for the Bulldogs. As Shea Tolman putting some pressure on now. Trying to get the ball back as Rafferty's able to just go right by. Finds Maddie Pellegrino. And Coach Mike Reyes is telling his girls, pull the basketball out, run the time.
Yeah, up by 11, 45 seconds left.
As we're going to get a foul on Medina. That's going to be the team's 4th. So one more foul, and then the Lady Bulldogs will be on the line for 2 shots. As Medina checks out of the game, looks like she's hurting a little bit over there, but great heart and hustle from her all night. Yeah. Did a great job of knocking down some big shots for this Shea Tolman team.
Her and Gonzalez, I don't think they've stopped all night long. I don't think they've been out of the game.
No, they were able to keep this Shea Tolman team in it for the entire game, and huge credit to them, because this Lady Bulldogs team is not an easy defense to go against. As Boysonet's able to draw the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots with 27.3 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter.
Well, you might be looking at another Moses Brown-Westerly matchup on, Monday?
Yes, Monday night at CCRI, I believe at 8 o'clock. And that should be another interesting matchup if we get it. If Situate does pull off the upset, though, I've seen a little bit of Situate as well, and they remind me a lot of Westerly. They got some really good guard play. They have one girl in the middle who does a really good job, just like Maddie Pellegrino. So either team that they get will not be a cakewalk for the Westerly Bulldogs. As Situate was in the D2 semifinals this season. Came up just short against the eventual champion Narragansett Mariners. As Gonzalez tried to drive the lane. Offensive rebound from Temmers, no good. Reyes controls it, and we got 10 seconds left here, and we'll get another foul. And Reyes will go to the line for 2 more shots, and congratulations to the Lady Bulldogs on getting a victory here in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, and a good win for the Bulldogs. You know, they didn't get it easy. This Tolman team gave them a tough hustle all night long. So I think it's good going into your next against whoever it's going to be, Moses Brown or Situate.
Yeah, Westerly's played in some really close games recently, but sometimes these first-round games can tend to get to a blowout sometimes, right? But Shea Tolman was able to hang right in there, and that's going to help the Bulldogs for the rest of this tournament.
Absolutely.
As Gonzalez gets a foul called that time, as she'll go to the line for 2 shots. That foul is going to foul out Kate Rafferty. So great game from Kate Rafferty. Did a good job of being able to stay in there with a little bit of foul trouble all the way until 2 seconds left to go in this game.
You know, Reyes has got 28 points, but this is a team effort. They play team basketball. And I was talking to Coach Sola after the Thornton game that we did last week. And I talked to her after the game, and she made a good point. She says, Ken, why can't we have a defensive player of the game? And she's right. You know, everybody gets recognized for their offense. Hey, well, they should. But the other girl with 20-some-odd points, but look on the other end of things, and maybe somebody like Rafferty or Boysonet, or just pick a name. But that particular night, they had a great night on defense.
As that is how we'll end the game here at Westerly High School. We should mention player of the game goes to Ella Reyes.
Yes, definitely.
It's got to, right? 28 points and a tremendous performance here for the Lady Bulldogs with a 51-41 victory here at Federico. Monday night, they'll get the winner of Moses Brown and Scituate. Thank you all for listening. Thank you to camera operator Lisa Ornberg over there. She does a great job as always. Thank you to Dave DeAngelis, Ben Barber. I'm Dan LaBelle. This is Ken Collins right next to me. We'll see you on the next time here on 321 Media. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.
Touchdown, Westerly!
A chance for the Chargers, and they score!
In the front, Luzzy again!